Hey guys, JMN here, welcome to my video. For our second review of the day, we will talk about another release from earlier this year. This video is about E.V.E and their second mini album, which I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it correctly. For this video I will call it 2-7, please correct me if I'm wrong. E.V.E were formed in 2016 and found their very own niche within the visual kei scene. Following the release of their limited live distributed single Pandora in July, they finished their first self-titled album Screaming Inside Can Kill in November. Fellow subscribers may know the EP from my video about the best mini albums of 2016. If you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. I was very curious to hear if the band around ex-Sonic Rush singer Shiggy would continue their path and further improve their songwriting. We will find this out together right after the intro. We will start with an overview for the general release informations. 2-7 was released on the 15th of March 2017 by the Japanese label E.V.E Records. The mini album offers 6 new songs, including the previously released video single Lux, and has a total length of 21 minutes. There are no plans for a Western release, so fans have to buy the album through CD Japan and similar import shops. Generally speaking, you will notice the short time period between this record and their self-titled debut EP. 4 months aren't enough to significantly evolve the sound of a band. Naturally, this mini album sounds more like a Screaming Inside Can Kill Part 2. However, it seems like E.V.E improved her recording quality and singer Shiggy worked on his clean vocals, which were a hated or loved thing for many people. The mini album starts with the epic build-up E.V.E, which transitions well into the bouncy riffs of the opener Dawn. The combination of heavy riffs and the symphonic backline slightly reminds me of Nocturnal Bloodlust. On the other hand, the dramatic chorus is rather typical for the band's sound. The third track, Infantry, has an interesting dynamic of basic guitar riffs and drum patterns in the first verse, which kinda reminds me of Megadeth's Symphony of Destruction for some reason. The rest of the song seems surprisingly hard rock inspired and shines with some crazy guitar solos. It's a very cool concept which is pretty different from their usual songs. Overkill brings back the Nocturnal Bloodlust influence with theatrical string sections and bouncy riffs. I think this might be one of their grooviest and most brutal songs within their discography. E.V.E finally slowed down the tempo with their 5th track, Voice. There are some screaming sections, but overall the music stays more on the melodic side. Once again, the chorus sounds very dramatic through the use of these high clean vocals, which slightly remind me of modern Ichi-ni, Zero Ichi-ni songs. The mini album finishes with their typical post-hardcore style and the chorus melody is similar to the first track, Dawn. Some of the main riffs have interesting rhythm patterns which almost reach the complexity of chant. Lux is a worthy track to end this record, even though it may not be one of their most revolutionary songs. All in all, I feel like they should have waited and merged the 2 mini albums into one long player. There are some experiments like Infantry, but overall you won't notice much progress. Overkill and Lux show the strength of their trademark sound, but personally I wish there were a few more surprises. This time I won't be able to give the newcomer bonus, so my rating will be slightly lower compared to Screaming Inside Can Kill. I can give this record a solid 7 out of 10, but I can't hide the fact that E.V.E didn't meet my expectations. E.V.E already announced their 3rd mini album Phantom for September this year, so hopefully they will add some new elements to their sound. Their latest promo video Pandemic already sounds pretty promising. This being said, we already came to the end of this review. I hope you enjoyed the video and if you did, please leave me a like and also feel free to discuss the album in the comment section. Also make sure to check out some of my other videos like these 2 for example. As always, for more content about Japanese music, you can subscribe to this channel or follow me on social media like Twitter, Facebook or Reddit. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.